Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, it's Thursday. It's now midday. What we're doing is just a quick live vlog, and the vlog really is about tomorrow. And what we're going to do is Ray is going to he's going to do a live Champions League draw vlog here on YouTube. So he'll start tomorrow around about 11 when the draw starts, but you'll normally get sort of 10-15 minutes of the usual sort of UEFA nonsense where they introduce all the guests, etc, etc. So if you've got questions before the draw actually takes place, then get them into Ray, Man City Fan TV. Rajan, Man City versus Liverpool. Yeah, well, don't forget, check in tomorrow at 11 AM GMT, and Ray will be live talking about the actual draw as it comes in. Shai Muhammad Ali, hey Gaz Cos, hi Andy mate, hi buddy, how are you Gaz? So this video twofold really. One is to tell you that we're going to do the Ray is going to do the live vlog tomorrow on YouTube here, 11 AM in the morning. The Champions League draw will be live. The draw will probably take about, I don't know, it'll be about 15 minutes before it gets into the actual draw, but I'll be sort of moderating as well, and we'll be watching it live. Shai Muhammad Ali, I'm Somali Fan City. Well done, mate. Mark the blue. Porto would be best for us. Well, I think everybody wants Porto, Mark, if I'm honest. Guys, because Liverpool do not want us, not this season, no way. Well, going to be whoever we're going to get, it's going to be interesting. Could be United, could be Liverpool, could be Spurs, could be Barca. You know, I just don't want to face Juve, as I said in the video that we did yesterday. So yeah, so Ray will be live tomorrow at 11 AM GMT, and get your questions in for Ray. Also, just this video is just a quick one to capture and remind people that tomorrow, around about Charles Mayenzo, any news on injuries? Not so far, nothing new that we know about. The Pep press conference will be tomorrow. It'll be after the Champions League draw, and no doubt the journalists will be asking him questions about the draw. So we'll know more about who is fit and who isn't for Saturday's game against Swansea. But this one is on the back of yesterday's video. Semper Stuart Marshall watching the draw from his prison cell. Yeah, he probably is. You know, it's like he's probably got Sky TV and everything in this day and age. Ashkithar, I want Silent to sign up, so do I. What do I think? Well, the reports, you know, the usual things that come out in the press. Sane's mother is involved in it, and that's what seems to be stalling the deal. It's quite interesting. I was going to do a video, and well, I was going to do something on it, and I just thought, I can't be bothered, if I'm honest, because it got me thinking about, you know, who else? What are the kids? Because let's face it, he's only a young lad. Imagine if you are working in a shop, or you are working in an office somewhere, and your boss says, look, we want to give you a pay rise, and we're going to give you 5%. Great news regarding Bernardo Silva. Gaz Cos said, yeah, brilliant news. James Miller, Liverpool got lucky. Bayern Munich did turn up, even though Stevie Nicol on ESPN said Liverpool were something, I'm not sure. Yeah, Bayern Munich were very disappointing. Yeah, it's like, and they say, well, we'll give you a 10% pay rise, and you go home and you tell your mum you're 21, 22, 23 years of age, and your mum goes, I want to speak to your boss. And it's like, come on, you're not the agent. I know his dad is his agent, but I think sometimes in this day and age, you know, it doesn't happen in many other professions, in any real professions and sports, whereby, you know, your parents, let's say, or your brother is your agent, and then you've got the likes of your mother. Imagine being sort of 24, 23, 24, whereby you go home and your mum's telling you, no, you don't accept that, and you don't, it's you know, he's got a child. It just doesn't happen. I find it really weird, and I find it really bizarre in football that, you know, parents can take control of decisions. You know, it's not like he's 17 or 18, signing his first contract. Bet Sane is getting some stick in the dressing room banter. Yeah, Kaz, yeah. I bet he is. And we don't know how much of this is true. It's paper talk. So we don't know whether that's true or not. But it does make me wonder, because we've seen it, I think, with Icardi and his wife. And I think it's a bit different when it's your wife, if your wife is your agent, because financially it's all about, you know, you two as individuals. But when your mum gets involved in it, it's like... Sane's mum, Semperlieb says, Sane's mum hates his girlfriend, Candice Brooks. She's 10 years older than him. We don't know that. Cobby, Daniel, hello, Ray. Ray's not here, mate. This is Andy. Ray, don't forget, give a shout out tomorrow to this kid. Pull it out. Mark the Blue, will Gundogan stay or go? I said that on the video after the game the other night. I think he'll probably be sold. Sorry, Andy, you don't have to apologise. Ray's probably watching this, so Ray, can you just comment to Cobby? Steve Raxall, hi Andy, hi mate. Shah Mohammed, hello. Ali, hello mate. Ray, give Cobby a shout out, please, and go over tomorrow morning, like I said, at 11. And you can give Ray a personal shout out when he's doing the live Champions League draw. But yeah, go back to the Sane thing. I think it's I don't know, it's a bit weird. I don't get it. If it is true, Gaz, cause Gundogan was awesome on Wednesday. He was superb, absolutely brilliant. I said in the video we gave yesterday that we did with Ray. Who do you want in the draw, Andy? If you watch the other videos, Cobby had said anybody but Juve. I'm not bothered. Please explain the fair play allegations for me. I don't get it. Right, okay, if you want to go fair play, I think it's Carl Omatasola. Hi, Andy, back stateside. Hope you're glad to hear, Carl, that you got a safe trip back. Shame you didn't come over and speak to me after the game or before the game. But if you want to, if it was FFP you were talking about, go out. Go over and check out the videos that we did last week and the week before with Colin Savage and Jonathan Northcroft from the Sunday Times. One of them's called The Truth and the other one's called The Investigations, and that's part 2 with Ray and Colin on the day when the announcements were made by UEFA about FFP allegations of FIFA taking umbrage to certain issues. So go over and check those out. They're quite long, but they're absolutely incredible videos. Gaz, cause that Ronaldo really grates me, but what a player. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Askithar, Matthew said he's stupid. What do you think? Don't think he's stupid. I just think he's playing a game. I don't think he knows much about FFP and things like that, and that's his problem. Will Man City win the Champions League? I hope so. Sub to PewDiePie. I don't know. Sorry, missed that one. But if you want to know about FFP, you want to know actually what it's all about by somebody who knows it inside out, go over and check out the 2 videos, one called The Truth and one called The Investigations, with Colin Savage. This is probably the best person we have at City outside of the board, sort of a fan who knows everything there is to know about FFP, FIFA, the rules, the regulations, the money, the finances, from an accountancy point of view. And rather than read what these journalists, most of these journalists actually put out there, because half of them don't know what they're talking about. And when we spoke to Jonathan Northcroft, even he admitted that he's not an expert on it. Nick, MCFC, hey Andy, would you take the domestic treble or the Champions League on its own? Take the domestic treble, mate, because it means back-to-back Premier League. Carl, Gundo was my man of the match on Wednesday. Everything went through him. Well, we gave everyone a 9. We actually gave Sane a 10 because of his assists. But yeah, I think Gundogan was very close. I think we said we could have given it 3 or 4 players. GTR 35, hi mate. Will there be a live chat? If you may have just missed the what I said earlier, Ray is going to do the Champions League live draw, live YouTube chat tomorrow. It'll start around about 11 GMT time. Sub to PewDiePie. Who do you think the best player in City is at the moment? In my opinion, Bernardo Silva's been on fire, been absolutely on fire, and we discussed this after the game. Who are you going to give player of the season to and player of the year? Because obviously the paperwork comes out to all the professional players in the Premier League. I think it comes out this week or next week, where they have to vote. And I was asking fans outside the stadium on Wednesday night and Tuesday night, sorry, asking who Signed and sealed Ascithar 2025. Yeah, it's great news about Bernardo Silva. And said, who would you give it? And it was a mixed bag because but mainly it was between Raheem Sterling, Sergio Aguero, and Bernardo Silva. For me, you know, hi Shire. Who do you think will replace Fernandinho, Charles, Mayenzo? If you watch the live one I did yesterday, I think it's going to be Ndombele. I think City are going to go all out for him. Steve Raxall, what about Fernandinho? I think he'll stay. I don't know what you're talking about next season or his injury. He'll be fine. I think the lucky thing is we've got the international break coming up. Will Pep now stay as long as Bernardo? Let's hope so. He said himself, where it goes, Bernardo goes. I think he was talking about Phil Foden with regards to that. Will Pep stay? Said it in the video. Watch the video that I did, the live vlog that I did yesterday about Pep, because normally he won't sign a contract. Normally Varane and Cheeky will be in the last years. We'll draw United and we knock them out. Will it finally shut them up, says James Miller? No, nothing will shut them up. I think with Pep's contract, what will happen is on what normally happens. Do you think Big Kev's been the greatest this season, and do you think he will be able to recover? Yeah, I think he's just had a run of injuries. It's always difficult. GTR 35, I want Pep to be City's Sir Alex Ferguson, give him 20-year contracts. He won't do it. I think what happens, he'll never sign long-term contracts. We need to realise Pep's not staying forever. No, Stevie Raxell, I agree. What will tend to happen, we know he's going to be here for 2 years. It wouldn't surprise me after next year, towards the end of next season, if Cheeky and Varane actually then sit down with him and say, look, give us another year, give us another 2, because that's what they've just done. And that tends to be, if you read any of the books on Pep Guardiola, that's what tends to happen. If you said to him right at this moment in time, Pep, sign a 5-year contract, he'd point blank refuse. He just wouldn't do it. It's not his style. And Pep and Varane know Cheeky inside, no Pep in Varane, and Cheeky no Pep inside out. So they'll know to wait probably until next year, towards the end of next season, when he's got 1 year left on his contract, and they'll probably sit down with him and say, look, go on, give us another 2 years, 1 year even, or 2. Gazcos, it's been a World Cup year. KDB is just knackered. Yeah, agree, and it probably contributed towards some of his injuries as well. Hadi Hakim Adubalai says, do you think English teams will win the Champions League? I actually think if anyone's going to win it, it'll be an English team, but I still think Juve, they're just a team that can do everything. They can either score, as we saw, not many teams score 3 against Atletico Madrid, but they are so defensively solid as well. Sub to PewDiePie says, unpopular opinion, but I would like Rice to take the place of Fernandinho. Don't think anyone will take the place of Fernandinho. I think he'll still be here at least for another season. He'll be in that squad rotation for another season at least. Because on his day, I don't think there's a better central defensive midfielder in world football, if I'm honest. I'll be blunt on that. Maybe the Premier League, but I think my personal opinion is in Europe. On his day, he's absolutely incredible, world class for what he does in our system, and I don't think there's anybody that can actually do that. That's because that Ronaldo was born with the Champions League up his ass. Yeah, well, you know, we'd all take that and take his money. So, sorry about the caps. Don't worry about it, mate. It's not a problem. I don't take things like that very seriously. You know, I know some people say, why are you writing in caps? Makes no difference. So, yeah, don't forget. One other thing, I also want to know is, yesterday we did the live vlog that were basically saying, Mark the Blue, is this win keeps up, we can still beat Swansea? Yeah, we can. I don't know what it's like down in Swansea, but it's still very, very strong here around the northwest region. Tomorrow, like I said, 11 a.m. GMT, we're going to be doing the live Champions League vlog draw with Ray. Will be doing that. I'll be moderating it. Tomorrow night, what we've decided is around about 5:30 to 6 p.m. UK time, we're going to do the live Q&A. We asked for that yesterday. Most people wanted around about 5 to 7. Cobby, Danke, Andy, why are Liverpool fans so arrogant? They are all over social media slating with us. Well, that's what happens with success, mate. You know, when they only comment when they're concerned and worried and scared, and that's what they do. Yeah, Gale Force wins where I am. Gaz, same here, mate. So tomorrow we're going to do it around about 5:30 to 6 p.m. What we're going to do is we're going to do the live vlog answering some of your questions. But what we want you to do is don't forget, Blue Cal and Gaming, how many of the English balls in the draw will be the hot balls? Will UEFA count on knocking each other out? Probably. Simple either do live streams instead of your normal videos. It'll save you time because you won't have to edit the videos. Yep, very good point. Hence why we're doing them as well. We'll still do some of the normal videos as well because, you know, when we do some of the videos, we're not here just answering questions. We're doing it because we've got a format, we've got a structure, and we've got questions that we want to ask and answer and debate and give our opinions across. So the standard videos will still happen because they have to be, you know, like I said, well structured and researched as well with facts and figures and images and things like that. These ones are great. We can do them just very quickly when we've got some spare time. But tomorrow, between 5:30 and 6 p.m. UK time, we're going to do the live vlog answering your questions. Don't forget, below this video or the video from yesterday, please, if you've got a question that you would like us to discuss, then please give us your question below. It'll take you 10 seconds to write a question. Anything you want to know about, whether it's me and Ray, or it's the channel, or Man City, or transfers, or players, or the Champions League, or favourite goals, or favourite moments, or it's up to you. We'll leave it up to you. You know, if it's clean, we'll try and answer it. And if we see your questions, then I can speak to Ray as well. So Ray will be able to give... Or Ray might even, you know, be live on here, so Ray can give you a very brief answer to a question. How did you and Ray meet? Well, write that below. I did say yesterday how we met, but if that's one of your questions, just post it below in the comments. We'll talk about it tomorrow on the vlog we'll do. Don't forget, 5:30 to 6 p.m. We're going to be live on here. Anyway, guys, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I've got to go. I've got to go out. I've got meetings to go to. But get your questions below this video. And don't forget, 11 a.m. in the morning, GMT time, Ray will be on here, excuse me, for the live draw. Thank you, Askif. Thank you all for commenting on this particular video. I know it's only a short one. See you, mate, tomorrow morning. You'll see Ray, and tomorrow night you'll see me. Delling skills, Man City going to win the quadruple? Is that a question, or you think they are? Going to be tight. See you in a bit, mate, says sub to PewDiePie. Yeah, see, mate. Yeah, it's going to be tight. Quadruple, never been done before. So, I said yesterday, I think it's going to be, with Reyes, I think it's going to be a double cup competition, as in FA and Carabao and the Premier League. I think we'll get the treble. Not sure about Champions League. So, yeah. Get your comments below. Anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I must go. Bye, Andy. Bye, Chris. Get me some comments, questions for tomorrow. There were some brilliant questions yesterday about Nigel de Jong and how would he play. Any questions like that, feel free. And if there's any for Ray, Ray can either give me the answer or he can answer if it's very short tomorrow evening when we do the live vlog. But don't forget, 11 a.m. tomorrow, GMT. Treble sounds good to me. Cheerio. See you, James. Mustache. Yeah, for the Champions League draw. So, see you guys. Thanks. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe below. Click notification. That way you'll get an immediate sort of ding across when we're doing one of these live vlogs, or if there's a new video that's come out. And we want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's already a subscriber. It's free. Absolutely free. We don't ask for a penny. So go out, check out some of the other videos. Check out the one I did yesterday. And don't forget, if you want to bid for any of that artwork, that wonderful artwork by Leslie Ross that we're getting signed by all the players, we should have that back in the next week or two. Don't forget, either put a bid in below here, or you can contact us, mcfcfantv@gmail.com, or on our Twitter accounts. It's at @ManCityRay, Man_City_Ray, or myself, which is at Aviation Blue. Anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV.